What's up, guys? It's SRC bringing you a response video to K-Pop's subscriber challenge, which if you're watching this on my channel, you probably don't know that Kelly, or K-Pop, has a series on her channel where she does subscriber challenges, which are just basically different ways to play the game as kind of a challenge. And in this game, it is explosives only. And so what I'm using here is the ACR with the noob tube and the XM25 grenade launcher as my secondary, and then a Semtex grenade. And for my kill streaks, the only thing I'm using is the airdrop trap, which I think would count in this because it's an explosive. It obviously blows up when people take it. And so the challenge is to use only explosives throughout this entire game and try to put together a decent game, or at least finish up positive. And when I was playing this, I found it to be a lot more challenging than I thought it would be. Unfortunately, I didn't have C4 unlocked because I'm only level 60 or 61 in this game. But, so I just ran the regular Semtex grenade. And, so basically throughout this game, I'm just running around trying to kind of flank the enemy, get into engagements, and get as many explosives out there as I can. And, it works out okay, but you can definitely tell that explosives have been nerfed in Modern Warfare 3, which thank God for that, because this would be completely obnoxious if everybody was doing it. And so you'll see in this game, a lot of times it takes several shots to kill somebody. This grenade launcher isn't very good. Occasionally you get lucky. I think it has to do with kind of the range that you shoot it at and where the location. It seems like right at the feet of the enemy is your best chance to get a one-shot kill, but even then it's not a great thing to use. So it was a little bit frustrating, but nonetheless, we do what we can with it. And you can see there I'm just in a bad position. Rushing is really not a great thing to do with this. But for perk setup, I didn't really know what to use or what would be best, because this is such an awkward setup to use. So what I did is extreme conditioning, because I wanted to be able to get away if I needed to, or rush to the action to get as many shots on target, because I thought I'd have the best chance of just trying to, basically get as many shots out there as I could throughout the game. So I used extreme conditioning for my first one. I think that sleight of hand would be better, because that grenade launcher only has 4 shots. You'd probably want to reload pretty quickly in the middle of a battle, because most likely, even with 4, you might not get a kill, or if you run into multiple people, you're really not going to be able to kill effectively unless you can reload quick. So that's one thing I would change in future games if I ever did this again. And then for my second perk, I used Assassin, just because, again, didn't really know if there was a good one. I thought maybe Blast Shield would be good, but didn't really expect too much explosive damage from them. So I thought just maybe Assassin would help me get into a better position, just give me that extra edge to, get behind them or get near them to be able to be in range to use the grenade launcher effectively. And then my third perk is Dead Silence, just kind of going along that same thought process, trying to get near the enemies, as good as I can without them seeing me. But, the way this map played out, as it does most of the time on Kill Confirm, most people just kind of hang out in this middle area, and so there's really not a lot of element of surprise. So really not the greatest perk setup for this, but I don't think that there's really a great one anyway. All you're doing is just basically running and rampaging with explosives only. But it was definitely a lot of fun, and I definitely wanted to give it a try, because if you guys have watched my channel at all, you'll see I do run a lot of different kind of unique or awkward class setups. I've been using like the Silence Spaz 12 and different things like that, just to keep the game fresh. And so I love the subscriber challenge aspect of it, or that idea. So I think that's really great, and I'll probably participate with these in the future. If K-Pop posts more of these, I'll definitely submit a response and give it a try and see how I can do. I think K-Pop's score on her game was 15 and 10, which didn't seem that great, but after playing this myself, that's actually a really pretty good score, because you die a lot, you're really almost unarmed in most of your situations, and you run out of ammo really quickly too. I mean, you only have 1 grenade, you only have 2 noob tubes, and so you can blow through those pretty quickly, and then this grenade launcher is not that great. It's really, kind of a POS, which like I said before, I think is definitely a good thing. So, you know, let me know in the comments below if you guys have tried this or what you think about it, and what your experience has been with explosives so far in Modern Warfare 3. I think that they've really been negated to the point where it's not, you kind of put yourself at a disadvantage when you're using it. I mean, if I had used the ACR with bullets, I would have gotten way more kills. I mean, a kill confirmed on hard hat is probably a 30 or 40 kill game, you know, pretty easily. And in this game, I think I finished up with 19 kills, so, you know, was completely kind of hamstrung by using this. But it was nonetheless a lot of fun, and, you know, there's certainly some raging people. You know, when they die over and over from explosives, it can be pretty irritating for them. And so, you know, if you were going to do this, you know, obviously you're doing it just for fun. You know, and, you know, if you had a couple people in your party doing it, I think that would make for a pretty entertaining gameplay. And, you know, unfortunately this game is really close, and so I did feel kind of bad about running explosives only during this game. But, you know, it is what it is. I think that I, you know, kind of pull my own weight and get, you know, as many tags as I can get throughout the game. And on hard hat, it's just unfortunate because you see, look at all these tags out here. It's just, that's what happens, is people play all campy in the center area and, you know, try to hold that position, and then a lot of times you'll see just tags littered everywhere. And so, you know, I don't take complete responsibility for the loss, but I have no doubt that if I would have played properly with the real gun, we would have won. So, yeah, that was a little bit disappointing. But we do, you know, as you can see, this score is close throughout the entire game, and we actually end up losing the game by 1 dog tag, which is, you know, really unfortunate. I hate losing close games. But they are a lot of fun to play, because I think most teams, you know, are putting in as much effort as they can at the end, which makes for, you know, entertaining games to play. I really enjoy playing close games more than I do games where we just destroy the other team. Because when you destroy the other team, you know, it's only fun for so long. But close games, you know, they really keep the action packed and keep you trying, as, you know, putting in the effort into the game, you know, throughout. And you can see here we're losing 61 to 64, but we actually do get a couple tags here and then end up losing by 1. So my final score here at the end of this, I believe, is 19 and 15 or 19 and 14. So not a great game at all, but definitely a lot of fun to play. So just a thank you to Kelly for hopefully posting this on her channel as a video response, and for giving me the idea to, you know, keep the game fresh and mix it up a little bit. I appreciate you guys watching. It's been a lot of fun. And if you'd like to check out my channel, there's a couple of my previous videos you may have missed. My first one on the left here is The Road to the m.o.a.b, which is a series that I just started where I'm going to be posting really close games when I get close to a m.o.a.b and don't get one. In this game, I have a 23 gun streak and a 31 kill streak. And then on the video on the right is the worst gun in Modern Warfare 3, potentially. It's a gameplay where I use the Spaz 12 with a silencer, which without any proficiencies, and it's definitely really painful. And so thanks for watching, guys. You can certainly subscribe to my channel if you want to check out my content. I do post Modern Warfare 3 videos every day. Other than that, I will see you guys in the game.